Hello world! For this life I am known as Amy Tatton, born 17 December 1989. The reason I'm starting these videos is because I'm seeking to improve the quality of my life and the non-humans around me, who are called animals to most others. I prefer to call them non-human because the word animal is derogatory and implies they are like to the kind of animals we have in society whose names I will not mention. I'm starting this as a health blog in response to much information about how we treat ourselves and others is a reflection of the world that we see around us. And though I'm not the most qualified or enlightened to speak about this, I endeavour to offer a real version of progression into optimum health as I am now, which is highly flawed and in need of much improvement. In the words of Ralph Smart, I'm a work in progress. Thank you, Ralph. I've done one video before, which you'll find on this channel, which was a reflection of the Chinese Here I Am, the Earth Saint. Right now, things are not at all what I'd like them to be, and the non-humans in my life are suffering as a result because I'm unable to offer them a life that is fulfilling while accomplishing what I came to Earth to do. I have since found out a wealth of information about myself which is useful and does explain a lot of things. However, much of this is out of my control, a reflection of myself in this body and not a truthful reflection of who I am on a soul level. Currently, I am struggling with knowing what is the best thing to do and how to interact with the world around me, whilst being honest. Having sought advice from various humans whose input I appreciate regarding diet, I realise the only one who can advise me is myself, and nature, who often gives me answers that I need. The heron flew over yesterday, reminding me to be self-reliant and self-determined. The ant tells me to architect my own life, and the spider tells me to know myself and I shall know the universe, as well as to bring my dreams into reality. Currently, I do not remember my dreams. Some say this is not a good place to be in, and I admit I have obtained wisdom from my dreams, and loved ones from the past have told me to write down my dreams. If I don't even remember them, how can I do this? This is me as I am right now, and wearing no makeup, I have just how I feel to do so right now. I do believe in the idea that nothing is an accident, and since this is a journey, I'm facing my fear and revealing myself to you, because usually I have been concerned with how certain individuals would react, whose opinions I care about, even though I've never actually met them. Currently, I'm reading a book called One Spirit Medicine, which tells me that in order to be healthy in mind, body, and spirit, we have to be careful of the foods and toxins we ingest on a daily basis. Looking at this in detail, it is obvious that in order to live such a life, it requires a lot of self-discipline, another point the ants have for me, and self-determination, again the heron coming back again. Right now, in my cupboard are a variety of foods I perceive as healthy because they are in alignment with a plant-based lifestyle, because they are foods others told me to get, which I have now found are completely the wrong kind of foods since they are acidic and full of sugars, which I need to eliminate in order to start the detox process to start my system off on the right footing. The choice I have right now is to throw it all away, or consume it anyway, because it's the only food I've got, and right now my finances won't allow me to buy more until next week when I get paid. This means that right now I'm starting this journey from scratch, and I'm doing this vlog for my own benefit, and that of the non-humans around me, as well as the chance to become the greatest version of myself and who I came here to be, whether others like it or not. Currently I feel no emotions whatsoever, and I feel like I'm lying when I say the words I love you, because for a long time the words love and hate seemed to be like God and devil, which was always a story I could make more sense of than true love. I'm pretending to be no saint. In fact, for most of my life I've been loyal to the devil, and even my Chinese year reveals this about me, describing me as from the fires of hell, which actually gives me strength in feeling that the devil has my back, because I could believe in the goodness over him, over the goodness of God, who apparently created a world in which all this madness exists in the first place. Meanwhile, blaming the devil for all our flaws, so he cries himself to sleep because he can't take it anymore. Well, I'm not even sure if the devil exists, which makes me sad because within darkness you can hide rainbows, but within the light everything is revealed. Yet within the darkness is where the beauty of this world lies, and is what will enable us to become our greatest selves and to heal the world. Others have said similar. The hiding rainbows in darkness came from somewhere in my head, Whether it was originally my idea or not, I can't say because I'm still working this morale out. I'm currently not watching television. I have stopped listening to the radio except for a brief period today where I see her popped on and her song has been in and out of my head ever since, as many of her motivational songs do. I don't remember when I started this plant-based lifestyle. I think it was a couple of years ago. Originally, I was calling myself vegan until I realised I had to give up horse riding in order to call myself that, which was something I believed in because I'm a Sagittarius. I thought it was part of who I am. I have had moments of failure, believing that I really wanted to eat meat again, even though I knew I didn't like the taste of meat itself, but the sauce it came with. I originally wanted to be vegetarian when I was in primary school, and as a result, I grew like a giant, towering above all the other students in my class and in all years. I was the biggest one there, and I've got photos to prove it. I got boobs on my period by year 5, and everyone took the piss out of me because I was the odd one out for every single reason, going my accent, my size, my growth, and everything I did, like fighting teachers, which I'm a little bit proud of. I decided the best approach to all of this is to be honest and not afraid to reveal my flaws so that I can represent that if I can do this, there's nothing stopping you. This alone is a challenge for me because I've been so far away from my true self for so long. The truth is difficult to admit since my soul is very different from the being I actually am and the life I am living. My truth is likely to hurt those around me whilst I feel nothing. I'm constantly seeking forgiveness in my lives because I do care, and I haven't meant to cause this situation knowingly, as it was never my intention to hurt anyone. However, honesty is honesty, and in order to prepare myself to be my greatest version, it's important I am honest. The attempt I have made so far to prepare myself on an emotional level are to listen to healing music before and whilst I sleep to tackle my subconscious mind. It's taken in such healing because I'm told this is where the source of our issues lie, and I'm attempting to reprogram myself on this level. I've also been spending time out in nature, perhaps not as much time as would be best, but I have found success in this and have begun to be aware of my truths. I'm also keen to improve my emotional and physical health through exercise, as Ralph Smart says, that emotions are trapped in our legs and arms. I attempted running, which I did for about a mile every other day. For the last few days, I haven't felt like it. I'm keen to get a gymnastic bar in my garden because I've been told that what we did when we were younger is the key to finding out what we're meant to be doing. And I do think the challenge would do me good, and then I'd have no excuses because it'd be in my garden and it doesn't have to involve anybody else. Also, right now, Meeko doesn't want to be ridden, and I don't want to upset him further by forcing him to do something he doesn't want to do. He tells me that no horse or pony wants to be ridden. It is a blow because it means that to do what would come naturally to a Sagittarius is something that I would only be able to do by upsetting another soul, which I don't have the right to do. This comes from the realization that every single creature is sentient and conscious, even if some are programmed more than others, like we are, i.e. an ant is governed by their queen, but an ant does so without complaint or injury to his ego or for doing so, and their actions are a symbol of unity. However, because of the situation I've created in my life right now, I can't blame anybody else, it's me, and only me. Finances are challenging right now, and I have to choose between the health of my non-humans and the health of myself. Right now, Meeko needs a sweet scene too, which may mean on top of buying in the right kind of healthy food to promote my own health, it may mean I won't have enough to buy the gymnastics bar to pull myself up in the garden. This means my plan to get started on this may have to wait for a week or so after. In the meantime, I am left with running or walking as a means of exercise to improve my emotional or physical well-being, or yoga I suppose. When I do yoga, my neighbours show up for no reason whatsoever. As I was writing this, I was eating burnt chips and vegan burger. Burnt because I was concentrating on this so much that I forgot to set the time on the cooker. Forgetfulness is a common occurrence in my life, and it means I miss important meetings with people I like or those who help me, and I even neglect the non-humans in my life as a result. The latter reason is the reason why I'm motivated to change, and over the next few weeks I have to hope and pray for forgiveness to come. Because it's true what they say, that whatever you put your attention in is where your energy goes. And also because while I've got a load of food in that isn't suitable to improving my health, I'm not going to be doing very much. I just have to be focusing on the right things. Right now, I'm neglecting everyone in my life, including myself, by pouring my efforts. But by pouring my efforts into this, I'm actually taking radical action to change. In the process, if I can help others, I'll be happy that I made the effort to do this in the first place. When I look at my life, though I have much to be grateful and thankful for, I've habits galore, and everything about the person I am is full of flaws, and some of them, even though I have no emotions, if I did, I would be ashamed to admit it on a humankind level, because even I don't understand how the truth is a reflection of the true self, since my whole existence so far has been full of situations which I find challenging and complex, but I'm surprised at the truth. I'm a paradox, a story I could get submerged into like Jack Sparrow, except less legendary and quite a lot more pathetic, with some moments of wonder. I smoke, I drink Coca-Cola, I'm eating processed vegan foods, and although I have a lot of foods such as apples, bananas, nectarines and peaches, apart from bananas, none of these have been advised in the book One Spirit Medicine, which is not accidentally in my life that I have to trust. It's a book I originally bought for my dad to heal him because I wanted to wean him off processed foods, processed meats, because of the heart condition, and I wanted to persuade him and my mum to go vegan to save non-humans in the environment. But I don't think he got very far into the book before he realised it wasn't for him. Before he thought it wasn't for him. Meanwhile, I am consuming foods and toxins that are compromising my own health and well-being, and I didn't even know it. I was taking the high and mighty road that I was living my life properly and looking after myself. Ralph Smart, the genius behind Infinite Waters, has talked a lot about finding my true purpose. In order to find this out, I looked at myself objectively. I found out a few years ago that my soul is from Sirius, the brightest star in the galaxy apparently. I don't feel very bright right now. I know I'm a Sagittarius. I also know my year is the Earth Snake, and my personality type is Mediator, according to some Facebook quiz I did a while ago. So how does a person find out exactly what they're meant to be doing when myself I am a paradox? Is this the truth for everyone? In order to find out my own truth, I must be committed to finding the truth about myself, where I am right now, in order to improve the quality of my life for myself and those around me for the sake of the world I'm living in. This is the first of many videos in which I hope that transformations will take place. Whether or not you take wisdom from what I speak is of no interest to me, since I have no emotion to say I care about how you feel, so that would be a lie. This is a reflection of how I am now, and I advise anyone not to take it personally, but to see me as an example of what needs to change in the world in order for us to unite this world and restore the earth back to the Garden of Eden it once was. Even while I'm writing this, I'm getting mixed sensations because there's so much influencing my being in deciding what is the best thing to do or not. They say that you can choose how you feel. But while I'm consuming foods that are toxic to my well-being and living the lifestyle, I have no idea if how I feel is because of my soul, because of my star sign, because of the life experience, or because of a past life. Either way, I'm seeking to be honest no matter what, because that's the only way I will be able to heal, therefore heal what's wrong with the world.